Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you all are doing all right out there. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. We got some more Hollow Knight tonight. Hopefully, I mean, absolutely taking on or doing the stuff with this dreamer in the distant village, at least today. But I'd like to explore some more and get access to some of the other stuff. I did do a little bit of investigation stuff during my my time off. Mainly, I want to get the want to get the what am I trying to say? Up here. This is what I want. I didn't have a stagway for up here. Oh, I don't have enough geo. All right, well, okay, that's kind of a problem. I didn't think about that. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I might be okay without it. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Hope you all are doing all right. So yeah, I did think that this thing up here was the dreamer till the end of stream last time, where I found out that no, it is not. Which is fine. It's fine. And I did. That was one of the things that I did look up, because I was like, what is your purpose then, pal? And it's just kind of there as set dressing, which, you know what? Honestly, regardless of anything, is cool. Like, all right. So I do know that I need to get higher. So, even though I wasn't able to pass that one, which I have in the past, so shouldn't take me too long to, but like, I mean, I've stunned on that one and like killed it entirely in a like me. Jesus Christ, man. I do gotta loosen up a little bit. I think that's the only thing so far, but you know, obviously it takes me a little bit to get back into the swing of things, so that's my excuse, is I'm not in the swing of things just yet. Alright, where is my shade though? No, but like, actually, where is my shade? I died here, so I would think it would be here, but no. Alright, you know what? Fine. Alright. It's just gonna be like that, I guess. I mean, luckily I don't have any geo, so it's like not missing out on anything. That being said, I don't... Maybe okay, maybe it was there and I just walked straight past it. Didn't even realize. You know, I wish those things just weren't as difficult as they are to take down, because that money would be really nice. Like, on a more consistent basis. Yeah, it's fine, though. It's fine. Jesus, man. Alright. I fucking three hit it with my cast, though. Like, that should be enough, right? Like... Evidently not. Oh, it would be so nice if I could have gotten it from below, but... Damn it. That wasn't even... They didn't even hit me that time. It was just... But yeah, I know, like, these things are my biggest ops. Like... Alright. Let's see maybe if we can just... I was like, I just wanted to blow past it, but okay. We're not going to be allowed to do that either. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did like a little bit of looking stuff up just because I was like, okay, I want to kind of, like, I have my ideas of where I should go next, but wanted to kind of see, like, okay, what makes more sense than just my idea. And stop running away every time we get close. I mean, I am also running away every time I get close, but, you know. I wish there was, like, I had, like, a little bit more of, like, an iframe there so I could just blow past it. That would be, like, my ideal situation here. But... alas, no such luck for me. Wait, shit, that actually wasted soul? I actually did not think that was going to use any because I wasn't actually doing it. Hey, how's it going? How was your weekend? I'm gonna go down and heal. I'm pretty sure it's past this, but I've not gotten past this guy yet. I mean, I've only been on for like 10 minutes. And I did have like a couple things I had to, or I tried to go up to the Stagway because I realized that I hadn't unlocked it. And then afterwards I realized, oh, I don't have any Geo on me, actually. Okay, so... okay, nice. Well... fucking hell, man. I'm just getting incredibly unlucky right now. Well, how were your last few days, I guess, than anything, more than anything? Like, I don't want to dash away, but I'm like staying just a little bit too close. Let's see. I'm gonna kill this one over here just to bring a little bit more energy into it. Damn, I was so sure that that was gonna be it. There we go. I'm just barely by the skin of my fucking teeth. See, I just like I know that that's a winning strategy. It's just like I don't like that's why I don't like playing like stuff like the FromSoft games, because I don't like that poke and run style. So like I try and not do that if I can avoid it. Like if I'm in like if it's in like a boss in like a sequence where like that's kind of my only option, like cool, but like I prefer not to poke and run if I can avoid it. Alright, but I did find the dreamer, yeah. Oh. You're just gonna let me do that, okay. Alright. Alright, so last time when I asked you like, oh, are you fucking with me, when you were like, oh, do it before you get off for the night, I was so prepared for it to turn out like, actually no, this is an incredibly hard boss fight, but no, that was nothing. That honestly felt like bullying. Okay, but you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Screams of the Innocent is never good. I know they're probably not actually innocent, but... Oh. You're awake now. Alright. I don't know, man. Like, I love sleeping, but like, if somebody broke into my home and was like, I'm going to wake you up and kill you, I wouldn't be fucking happy. Like, no dream is worth that kind of suffering. You know, hey, that's just me, you know. The dreamers. See, that's what I'm saying though. Like, you know, like I feel like if all they want is to keep, yeah, I mean, if the current method isn't working, yes, that is understandable. But I don't know. I think there is quite a wide gap between, oh, the current method isn't working, let's do something to change things, and I should just fucking die. Like, that's just me though. That is just me though. Who knows? I could be the wrong one here, but damn it! I like slightly remembered that too. I was like, I'm pretty sure this one ends in this path ends in death. Damn, I was hoping that like I would get a little bit closer to being able to afford the Stagway though. You know what that means? It means going further down or getting a few more kills in to get myself to the 250 that I need. I am almost there. But see that feels like the dreamers are failing at doing their job, but not in the like you. That's not what an essential employee should be. You can't make yourself completely invaluable to the company, you know? Like, there has to be a little bit of a work-life balance, and making it so you're the only person who can do this is... What the fuck is this? Alright, you are a friend, it looks like. Oh, please, please, don't be shy. There are some nasties about here. Alright, not me. I'm a friend to all and happy to serve a traveler so bold as you. Is it information you seek? That I can provide, yes. Oh, yes. Hehe. The village above here. Home to a sad creature. Hers is a tale of tragic exchange. Cost her and her people greatly, though I suspect she bore no regret in making it. Yes, I know. You're intrigued. You want to know the tale. Well, I'm sorry. I'd love to tell it, but I'm just very, very sorry. I haven't eaten some time. Oh, and oh, I'm starving. I was still expecting Doctor again. See, this one feels like you might be screwing with me here. Like, it also looks like she's gone now. No luck there. It's fine. Hoping they'd get a little bit more off there. See, that time I got the cash out of them. Oh, and I didn't even like think about it, but path to not have to go through that whole platforming section again. Beautiful. Alright, but now I can afford the Stagway, so I can actually, like, go somewhere else easily without having to walk the whole path. Ah, many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies the Stag Nest, the place where I was born and raised. Though I thought its location lost my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll find that again find that nest. I would like that very much. Yeah, no, it's very nice being able to actually have something, another one. I want to look at. So I do want to get over to that tram, so maybe I just do walk it. I'm gonna regret it, but or I might regret it, but and just imagine that like I was crazy and tried to do this before I got the light. Right now, this is the way to the pool. Don't need to hit the pool again. Right. Ah, it returns. I do apologize about before. No matter. No matter. My appetite off gets the better of me. For now, at least, I'm content. What you hear about myself? There is not much to say. I'm a servant to the nest, though few in recent times would seek my service. Our brood is lost to that pestilence of the mind, a sad fall for the most intelligent species. I've eaten, yes, and full. Then again, another little morsel would make me oh so happy. Perfect end to a meal. Yeah, I thought you had talked me into surprise boss, but no, that wasn't too bad. She's just hungry, you know. Who can't relate? I mean, I think we've all been hungry before. And hunger does bring out the worst in some people. You know, it is what it is. No need to judge. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Okay, no, it's up. Okay. Not walking in circles on purpose. I am a little bit off, but like not terribly so. Oh, suspicious how that one just so happened to be right underneath where I was falling, almost like he waited there. You want to come a little bit lower? I know that that's not going to kill, but this is one of this is one of those glad that I have the glad that I have the compass on equipped, because this is confusing enough where I'd be like, I have no fucking clue where I am. I don't know what I'm going to up here, but it's at all where I wanted to go, but new path, or separate paths to explore, I should say, more than less new, are always fun. Except when they're not. But they're usually fun. Even if this one just ends up being Geo, it's like, that's cool at least. Damn it. Damn it. Sorry, I'm a little bit rusty, I'm not gonna lie. My game, like, freezing up on me too, last couple times has not been helpful either. If I'm being perfectly honest. I don't even know what the cause of that one is. And I don't have enough to hit him again. Oh, sick. Thank you, game, for having no grace for me at all there. Alright, I got it. Dash a little bit sooner. Thinks. Maybe that ends up being one that I put into the, yeah, this ain't happening for me pile. Gotta close the door. Sorry, my wife is also on a Discord call, and that it is throwing me off because they're playing like a completely separate game. So I'm like hearing things. I'm like, yeah, nope. I'm bailing out. All right, never mind. Not bailing out, I guess. Yeah, because that's all the way back here. It's like I gotta go get my shade back for my 200 geo, but I ain't fucking happy about it. At least this time I do actually remember the pathway that I'm supposed to go instead of going through the same path multiple times. Like where the hell am I? Oh shit, I forgot about this one. Oh shit. Ah. Alright, you know what? Thank you, game. You didn't have grace for me earlier, but you had a little bit for me there. Like, at least enough to be like, oh no, you can respawn right there. Yeah, maybe I'll come back for this one um, when I've got some double jump. I don't remember what the down path is here, but alright. You know, at least he's not in that platforming room. If I were in there, I'd be more upset. Yeah, but I'm not going back up there. Like, I'm actually, or at least right now, I have no intention of going back up there just yet. Like, I can, but, like, I actually, like, my plan is to go to the Deep Nest tram right now, so staying in Deep Nest is actually more beneficial to me. It's like, yes, realistically, I could just go back up to Dirtmouth, grab my shade, and then be like, call it done, but, like, and then get back in. Oh, the one in the room up above. Okay, well, hey, good to know, I guess. Thank you for that. I guess, like, I mean, I was gonna, I was choosing to ignore it at this point now, but, good to know at least, like, I'm not, like, ignoring it and being like, oh, I'm gonna have to come, or I'm gonna, like, oh, there'd be something super useful for you there right now that you can get right now, and you're just being bad. Like, no, like, I can't complete it, all, like, not awesome that I can't complete it, but awesome that, like, I'm making the executive decision not to mess with it. Why'd you follow me all the way out here? I was like, please don't tell me I'm gonna fuck this up enough that I die here. I, like, vaguely remember this room. Well, no, I'm looking at it like, maybe I should go up. Maybe I go the long way. Unless there is just a way for me to get... No. looking at it, I'm like, I mean, obviously it's on my map, so I know I've been to this room, but I'm like, I have zero recollection of this. Wait, maybe I have some recollection. Interesting. Oh. Wonder if, like, maybe you're, like, inhaling, like, a bunch of dust while you're asleep, and so that's your body purging it, but then, like, you don't... Yeah, same, just not without, like, the gnome thing. Like, that's kind of what I thought, but just not the gnome thing. At least there is a way for me to get in that way. Yeah, no, obviously, I would hope that you know that there are not dust gnomes coming for you. If there really were gnomes, I think they have more important things to do than terrorize you. I think I did go through that dialogue already. That's not anything new. Now, I should be able to go this way. Is it just follow the... I'm not saying you're not worth terrorizing. I'm saying that, like, there are most likely people who are more worth terrorizing. And that is not a slight against you. It is just, you know, it's just a cold, hard fact. Like, there are people who can do some real good things and some real damage to the world who are absolutely worth terrorizing. So yes, you know, actually, I take back what I said. I am saying you're not worth terrorizing. Yeah, see, exactly. Like, you know, like there are absolutely government officials, you know, like, worth terrorizing. Doesn't matter what side you believe in, you know. Like, there are government officials worth terrorizing. Like, the gnomes have better things to do. Anyway, and also I feel like, I mean, like, unless somebody has like in this instance, if we're talking about terrorizing, like, you know, government officials, I would think if, like, unless somebody has like a debilitating dust allergy, like, there's probably better things they could be using than dust. Like, unless the dust is gonna kill someone, I think there are better options than dust. Oh. Oh yeah, no, but I can't pass this thing. That's right. I was like, I know I've come down here, I just don't remember what was going on down here. Yeah. Little darkness door thing. Okay, no. Let's see, I mean, unless might be a blocked path, and I might only be able to get it from the others. At least from the way that the map looks, it doesn't look like it, but you know, I just want to take the tram. I was here for the tram. Oh, no, I am like that. That is where what I came over here for, like. And it's actually a little bit less of a curiosity thing because I did happen to come across information on where the tram does take me during some of my like very, very cursory looking up things, so I can not plot out what I am doing, but have at least a little bit of like knowledge as to what's going on. You know, the first time I got on the tram, though, I was so worried that like it was going to be like a one-time thing. Oh, that's not fun. You have to deal with like any like power loss or anything like that when that's. I only get tropical storms, so and most of the time it's just rain. Despite the fact that I technically do live in a desert, but tropical desert's a little bit different than regular desert. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Oh god. I don't like the look of you. I was kind of hoping I was done with the spider bros. Oh, I'm actually surprised these ones don't send any little guys after me when they die. My friend, you dealt with all those beasts. I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd ever survive. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size. But this kingdom's beasts, I wonder if I'm just no match for them. Enough. I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same. I look forward to our next contact, tiny savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. I was a little bit afraid I was going to get jumped there. I was like, this is perfect me getting jumped territory. Damn it. I did not mean to fire that off. That was 100% an accident. Fuck. You know, actually, it's not too bad. It's more if I remember not to fall into all these holes and remember which one is the right hole. This one. I think this won't... I was gonna say, I think this time I'll just grab my shade and go, but... I do actually think that... I think I might get stuck down there. I don't know if I have enough jump height to get out alive. Let's heal up. Alright. Oh, okay. So I was just trapped in that room. Pale ore. Alright, so that is also one of those, like, random things that I kind of happened to see some stuff about when I was my very, very basic, trying not to find out too much information research. So I do know that that is for nail upgrades. But you know what? That is fucking awesome. Like, one nail upgrade on its own is incredible. A second? Like... Alright, sounds good. Wish I had gotten away from that one, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh, okay, that brought me back up here. Okay. So, I think with that then, that means that this, like, spot outside of that, in that direction, I think I'm done with this room. I'll come up and check that out real quick, but... Real question is, how the fuck is... Because I had to take the tram for here. How the fuck is Cornifer gonna get down here? I guess there must be like an upper path that leads down to explain how he would get here, but I just don't know how he would manage to... Wait, no, I did. Duh. It's just the fucking door from the tram. Yeah, 'cause I went down here, went over here. I'm now forgetting if there was anything else over there. I'm going to choose to believe know until I have a map. I'm thinking, based on my hypothesis of how would Cornifer get down here, that maybe going up is the smarter way. Also seems to make more sense because these are enemies from from farther back areas. Alright, come on. Get a little bit. Poor guy didn't stand a chance. Alright, I do know that I have an ad coming up pretty soon, so we'll take a break for that. Damn it. Did not want to fall back down here, but it is what it is. Alright, that was kind of a dick move though, bro. Alright, you know what? Fine. He died, that's all that matters. Alright. Right, yeah, so going to the right is my only direction. Alright. I'm gonna take the break now though, because I don't want to get too far and then have it be like, oh yeah, you gotta stop. Alright, so be back in a few. Thank you everybody for hanging out through the ad. It's always appreciated. See you guys shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out through the ad. Always, always appreciate it. Let's jump back in. Okay, so determined right before the ad break that going this way is my only real option. Man, bro, your fucking stormtrooper ass aim there really helped me. Oh god, more. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, see, that was the problem, was I knew that it was going to be spikes down there. It's always fucking spikes. Welcome back, welcome back. We also did get back from ad break, so perfect timing. Interesting. Over here, ooh. Alright, cool. Right now, this should hopefully put me at the... Actually, 150, maybe not. The 200 that I need to finally get the next piece from the seer, but maybe I can try this one. Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking the aesthetic so far. You gotta stop bullying the AI. You know, when they take over, they're going to remember this. I'm gonna remember who was nice and who was not. That one, I don't know about that there. I don't think I'm willing to press my luck with that one. Also have no health, so kind of an impasse here. TS be a great time. Okay. Thank you for the not so subtle hint. I will take that advice to heart and come back later. Right, and that means let's heal up. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here before I take the next path. Now I was waiting for when we were gonna finally get the name drop. See that I don't know if I could do that. Like at least depending. Yeah, like I was gonna say like some of the background themes like that'd be nice, but then I feel like a boss theme would come on and I'd be like wake up in a cold sweat, like just traumatized. Your comfort must be nearby. True servant gives all to the kingdom. Let Holometh's pale king relieve you of your burden. Not dropping all my geode. Alright, did not mean to fall all the way down here. Yeah, at least let me like I gotta buy some shit before I even remotely consider dumping all of my money anywhere. Ah, I will keep it in mind, though. Old cavern these ones. Can't you just feel the weight of the kingdom above? It's a heavy thing, all right. Reckon not many reach these depths. We're pioneers, you and I, at least in recent history. Alright, cool. Pioneers we be, then. I think we'd like to hit that bench before I go check out what the palace grounds have for me. One shade some more bench. See, I would hate to have, like... Yeah, but I mean, like... With cloth, it's a little bit different because... hiding versus, like, actively... going down and checking things out. I do plan on going back up to... I want to get another Stagway if possible, and then I'm going to go back to the city and trade in that pale ore, get another nail upgrade. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You know, honestly, like, outside of the moment when I first got it, I have not really thought about that move at all. Like, I got it, and I was like, okay, I need to do this, and then was like, did not retain the fact that I have it. But you're right, you're right. See, this is why I can't, like, you haven't actually steered me wrong at all, but, like, I'm going to have trust issues at one point. Because I know you're going to lure me into a false sense of security like that. Except it's going to be way worse. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to sleep, and then... oh, no, you should go here first. Oh, guess what? Surprise boss battle. And then this guy. Alright, you know what? At least it's stationary. At least it's stationary. Well, yeah, but it's more so like if I end up in one of those like moods where I'm like, oh, I need to go to sleep because I need to go to sleep, and then like I get like a boss cliffhanger, and I'm like, well, shit, now I want to do this, and it takes me like an hour to actually beat the boss because I'm bad. That's really where my problem comes in, honestly. Like, is if I get like into a groove and I want to do something, but I'm like, this is gonna take me a while. Because there have been times, like now that I'm at least like getting a little bit better at it. Well, yes, but like I know I am allowed to, but like, it's like that, it's like oh, you know, 5 more minutes sort of thing, except 5 minutes turns into, you know, however long, and then like I already don't sleep very well a lot of times, so it's like, wow, I went to sleep with this thing very undone, and or I went to bed with this thing very undone, you know, and then it makes me struggle to sleep, and then I'm like, I mean, it's why like, oh, most of the games that I like pick up like new that I end up like, or that I like get hyped for, and then I buy when they come out, like I typically end up binging them. So like Spider-Man 2, for example, for the PS5, like I played that nothing but that the weekend that it came out. I didn't enjoy it all that much, if I'm being completely honest, but like I have like a I have like a need to, like, if I get into something a little bit too much, I have a need to like I gotta do this. But then streaming helps me like not like, because if I wasn't streaming this, or if like I wasn't dedicated to streaming this at least, um there probably would be multiple times where like I would end stream and then be like, all right, I'm gonna play this for another like 3 hours afterwards. Nah, I might just go for the boss, honestly. um I don't know for sure. Okay, so yeah, this is back that way. Okay. Like, I recognize this, but I don't know if I'm like just like if it's just similar architecture or if I'm actually recognizing it. But I don't know. I might actually go for the boss first, especially since the bench is just over the next room. Okay, let me heal up now. Okay. Shit. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, well. These are kind of... Okay. Interesting. And that's why, like, I almost considered, like, going back and like, taking a look, to see, like, or to get it added to my app, because I do also like to know kind of what the lay of the land is before, like, lock in, but, so yeah, I probably will do this shoot this time. I actually haven't been down here already. Is this where I just came from? Yeah, it is. At least I think this is where I just came from. Seeing the big spit boys. Yeah, because I did this whole cross. So... yeah, I'm feeling like just kind of makes sense to hit the boss. And honestly, looking at what's right outside the boss, with like the hole there, I assume that'll be double jump, which is what I've been after this whole time. Oh yeah, no, I remember where the boss is, but... like, this chute right here that I already went through, because I did this whole, like, pathway already. Like, that's how I fell down that way first, and then I did the whole crossway to get back to the boss, or get over to the boss, I should say. Damn it, it's the second time I fucked that timing up. Okay, I see with this one that I shouldn't be too aerial. I think being in the air is kind of ending up to my detriment here. Even though, like, every part of me wants to just try and be up a... like, over to the right of the... you mean over here? Let me grab my shade back. Oh, okay. Well... if it's not on my map, it doesn't exist. That's why I like having the map unlocked as soon as possible. damn it. Oh, yeah, I think I was so much more focused on that I was like, I'm not even gonna look down here. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Simple key. I take it that that's the one that you're talking about. Seeing as how that's the only like, open hole in the ground I think I saw. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against, like, simple keys, but I don't know if I would say that I heart them. Especially because I, like, at least so far, I think I've only found one actual use for the simple key, and for a simple key, and it was in the graveyard up in Dirtmouth. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go... I think I might take a look at the down below room to the right of the bench now, because like ideally my ideal goal here would be to find a stagway sooner rather than later, if there even is one here, and then go and upgrade my nail, and then come back and do the boss. Kind of hoping to pick up more of that than that, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't have the absorption thing, so ooh, spooky. Higher beings, those words are yours, are for you alone. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. Spooky. Alright, well, I was kind of hoping there would be more to that than just that, but it's fine. It's fine. That being said, I think, looking at the map, I don't think that there is a stagway that I'm going to be able to get to anytime soon, so I'm going to hop on the tram, try going to the right first. Because, like, looking at the map, looks like if, that's a big old if, there is a stagway here, it would be on the other side of the boss. Which, like, gives me a, okay. Gives me, like, a goal to reach for, but I mean, even if I don't remember the symbol, per se, I'll remember that weird dead end on the map. was like, my friend Cornifer, did you happen to bless me with a map for this area too? No, of course not. Why would he do that? Alright, come on, get a little bit closer to me, so you won't block my way when I jump over there. Alright, whatever. Honey. The hive. Dog, can you stop running away though? Like, just let me end your suffering. It does not look like you are doing so hot, so let me help you. Alright. Let's see. I don't like when... I mean, it looked like that jump I couldn't get any higher. So... But see, when you say that, like... Now I'm like... I know, it sounds like... Sounds like I shouldn't go back. Yeah, like... I mean, like I said, all signs point to Broken Vessel being the boss that restricted that hides it, so like seeing as how there's a required double jump right outside. Because like I said, you know, I may not play platformers, but I do understand, like, you know, foreshadowing what abilities you're going to get through level design. I'm surprised though that I feel... What the hell am I? Oh. Okay, cool. Not exactly the way that I was expecting to go here, but... I mean, I did say I needed to make my way back up. I did just blow through all of that, so I need to make sure there isn't anything, like, incredibly important I missed. I'm gonna do what some people might think is kind of... Yeah, okay. You know, sometimes you just gotta check the spicy water, just to see. Because you never know, sometimes the spicy water might have something more to it. Alright. Speaking of water, though, the Royal Waterways. This is not, in fact, where I thought I was going. No, I do not. I'm flying completely blind here. Oh. Eternal Humiliate. Ah, what a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long. Ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah. I just went where my heart took me, and this is where it brought me. What a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long. Ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. You no doubt sense my affluence. You're right to guess. I'm renowned amongst the upper caste of Hollownest. Well, I was. Once, till those cretins cast me out. Have you met them, my former fellows? That's them outside, their bodies shambling around all mindless and empty, and I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. I'm just so happy. Fate can be a wonderful thing. No doubt this one will meet its demise of the nails of the city's guards. I'll outlive you too, little grub, as I did all the others. Well, that's kind of rude. Isn't life just wonderful? Isn't life just wonderful? Alright. I was like, I was wondering if she was gonna... Oh, hey, we're back in the city. I mean, she did tell me that they were right outside, so... And I never did go to this half of the city, so... I, like, told myself I would, and then I think I, like, did, like, the climb up to the Soul Sanctum, and I was like, yeah, you know what, never mind, I feel no desire to go back right now. You know what, I did say that I needed to... They need to come over this way, so... Kind of works out. Oh. I didn't realize there was a path. There's another elevator. Well, I wanna see what's going on down here first, though. Okay, I don't have a map for this area. Guess is that back into the Royal Waterways? Is that why? Or maybe a surprise fourth area that I haven't been through. Regardless, though, I mean, this kind of worked out because I did want to go back to the City of Tears anyway. Not for this necessarily, but for the for upgrading my nail. So I wanted to upgrade my wanted to upgrade my my nail before my rematch with Broken Vessel. So I don't know, it just feels like an appropriate time. Oh. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In black vault far above, the ruined sacrifice hollowness lasts eternal. Oh, what are you doing out on this miserable downpour? Impressive fountain, isn't it? I'm sure we'd be able to appreciate it more if we weren't both getting drenched. The night up there was an important one. The black here mentions its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Perhaps meant some horrible end, though it sounds like the knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I've collected, I've yet to find a clue as to what that was. I'll be getting back to the shop soon. If I stay out here too long, I'll get washed into the waterways. Come visit me if you like. If you have relics, I mean, I'm not much for chatter. It's understandable, boss. Like... Oh, another key. Interesting. Alright, so that's the way down to the waterways. I'll always say you... Hey, Christian. How's it going? Have you played Hollow Knight? I don't know if that's one that we've ever talked about, but... Okay, cool. Safe water. Gotcha, gotcha. You know what? I feel that. It stresses me out sometimes too, but... I think I played, like, a few hours when it first came out, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? Like, I just don't have the patience for this right now. Wanted to clear it out of my backlog, though. I don't know, I feel like you're the type who, like... Oh, okay, yeah, that's even better. I was gonna say, I feel like you're the type who, like, you get too stressed out on it, you might just be like, I don't know if I'll go back to that one. Alternatively, though, I mean, it might be worth revisiting. Shit, I didn't realize how close to death I was. Yeah, I know, I'm taking, like, you don't have to rub it in that I'm taking suboptimal ways to get around, I know. Alright, I think, actually, I'm going to... I'm gonna head back to Deep Nest. I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, oh! Okay, so that's the way up to the Royal Waterways now. Interesting. Now at least I've gone through or at least touched the Royal Waterways, I kinda know, but interesting, okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, I mean, also makes sense. I mean, typically, yeah, if you take too long of a break from something where you don't retain any of it, like, absolutely, make sure you start over from the beginning again. Okay, so... See, the Stagway's just so far away, like... It wasn't so, like... Dying where I did was definitely not helpful. Dying where I did, especially with no bench anywhere in sight, was really bad. Oh, shit. I could cut through that one. Because I don't want to go through all of those areas again. So I'm going to cut through the area that I do know to get over to a Stagway and probably head back up to Dartmouth. From there, I don't know. Or head back to the City of Tears, I guess. You know, if it makes me lose all my stuff, so be it. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I've thrown away more for less. Not in this game, but I did see something about it. I did see something about that, and like when I was reading about that, I was like, yeah, that's I don't think I'm doing that. Like, I will not be participating. I can be patient with some things, but there is a point where you're asking me too much. I did like a quest like that, and I think it was during my playthrough of Nier Replicant, and like I was like, yeah, no, I can't fucking do this. Like, yeah, that like I absolutely will not be doing that. I don't care if that gets me like, if like Team Cherry comes to my house and like gives me money directly for it, like I have standards for myself. You know, I have my walk old ladies across the street badge. I think that's about as much as I need. I'm not popular enough to need those brownie points. Now, if I suddenly became like incredibly cracked at this game, like totally different story, but as of right now, like, yeah, no, not happening. Luckily, I kind of remembered this. Like, obviously I had the map, but I also, like, remembered taking this path multiple times. Get back up to, Valois. I do also remember that, like, the last part of the climb, it's not like it's difficult, it's just more time consuming. And see, at least, like I said, at least it's the path I've traveled before, instead of to try and get back to my body, instead of taking a path that I have no idea about and, like, potentially getting lost, especially since I don't have a map from. Yeah, because I had a goal in mind, like, let the wind carry me where I need to go. Like, it's not about, like, it's not about the destination here, it's about the journey. Besides, I'll come back a stronger man for taking the incredibly long way. I kind of was unsure about that, and I was like, that might have been a really bad dash. But, see, worked. It all worked out, you know? It's called having faith in myself. Like, sometimes sometimes you gotta bet on yourself, man. Like, all right, you gotta remember, I'm not versed enough in the anime to be aware of what you are referencing. I only know, My Ninja Way and Bankai. And that is as far as my... See, it's also, like, I mean, I took Japanese in high school, but that shit is locked in the recesses of my mind. Okay, so Shade is down in Royal Waterway. Do need that money though. Eh. Yeah, we'll figure it out. See, a smarter man would have translated that after you said it instead of claiming ignorance, but I've never claimed to be a smart man. I know some things, and most of those things are not very useful, and that's about That's about as far as my knowledge goes. I feel like I probably won't have the money for it without getting my shade back. That it's like Japanese, like. Forgot about that elevator being like that. It was a good thing that I... See, that's where you lose me, because I'm a sub purist. I remember like I think it was, I don't remember what anime it was that like we tried watching, and like for whatever reason our streaming service like defaulted to the dub, and I was like, if we somehow cannot find Japanese audio for this, I don't even want to watch it anymore. Like, and besides, or I feel like the Death Note came out during the time when anime dubs were like notoriously pretty awful, or varying degrees of awful, I should say. Like not all terrible, just mostly terrible. Because you get like, I mean, like okay, I'll say the only I watched Bleach and Naruto dubbed first. That was just because I was watching it on Toonami, where it was my only option. But I did also like, yeah, no, like those are like, you know, like standards of like good ones of that time, like, you know, DBZ, like good one from that time. You know, like Full Metal Alchemist, you know, basically all the Toonami ones. The Toonami ones are all like fairly okay, like at least halfway decent. Oh, no, all right, it's as simple as that. I wish I could say like that was like a plan, but like, nah, that just happened. But yeah, no, you know what? Sick. I love it. Yeah, I mean, okay, like that's one of those ones. Like, Alex Lee is just a really good voice actor. Like I haven't watched Solo Leveling because I'm afraid it's gonna be one of those kind of overhyped, like, you know, like it's the new thing. Plus, I like to be the cool kid and not participate. Okay, I do have an ad break coming up, though. I didn't realize that. Didn't realize how late it was. I'm going to take a break for the ad. Be back in a few. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out through the ad. Thank you, SariBot, for actually letting me know that was coming this time. See you guys in a few. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out through the ad. Always appreciated. Let's jump back in. Okay, I still don't have. Hey, I did want to go up. That was what my plan was before I left for the ad break. Yeah, new mask, which is I've been kind of hoping for that for quite a while, so it's nice to finally get my. Oh, and Cornifer is over here. Beautiful. Dude, the sound design in here is fucking wild. In like both like a really like awesome way and a really gross way. Holy shit. Hell yeah. That might actually get me to play WoW again. Actually, that's a dirty fucking lie. Dude, so my friend that I like played WoW with for the little bit of time that I did when I came back to it, like I've been at his house multiple times, in like the past like I don't know 5-6 months, and not seen him because he and his roommates all had like their like computer set up like in one room, and like that's where we would all hang out. And then just like randomly one time, like I came by and he was like, "Oh yeah, I moved my shit out," and like I moved my shit into my room, and like ever since everybody's like when I come by, everybody's like, "Yeah, we haven't seen him in days." I mean, not all too similar, but it was kind of similar to how I felt about when Daniel first came to work, because I was like, I've known you for like 5 years at that time, and I was like, I think I've talked to Daniel more in like this 1 week than I have the whole time I've known you. Shit. You know, at least I've got a closer spawn point, but I did not mean to fucking fall down there. I also probably should have stopped at the other bench along the way. I'd have an even closer one, but it unfortunately do just be like that sometimes. Yeah, I do, like, I keep getting caught up being in the Royal Waterways, but I would like to fix my nail before the end of stream today. Like, yeah, dude, like, the art, like, direction for this game is so phenomenal. Like, I love supporting indie devs, so like that was why I bought it, despite knowing that like I probably was not going to ever play it. But like now, like actually like playing it for real, like I'm just like I'm blown away by how good it looks. Like it's like smart on them for picking like what is kind of like a timeless art design, like art direction. Actually, I know I was just saying it. No, I don't have the Geo. Never mind. I was gonna say I might just go head for improving the nail now, but I do not have the geo for it. Or I doubt I have the geo for it, I should say. I feel like 50 is a little bit too low to do anything. Alright. This time, now that I'm here, I need to go for Cornifer first. Like, I need to get my shade and then get my map. Because it is ending up a detriment to me that I do not have the map. Like, I need to know where I'm going. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like obviously I want to play this because I hadn't, but like there was a big part of me like deciding to stream this that was literally just I want to play Silksong. Like I want to play the game that everybody has been waiting years for. So I was like, I need to play Hollow Knight first. Oh shit! You follow me. Damn. But yeah, it really is kind of a masterclass in picking like an incredibly solid like art direction. Got my shade back. Welcome back. Yeah, no, the honestly, like, like a lot of times I find myself so locked in on the backgrounds, like just admiring them that I'm like, I kind of forget that I'm playing a game I'm supposed to be focusing on. Hold on, I gotta go turn my cat's toy on. Yeah. This dude, like, it's like one of those, like, electric teasers that's hanging up in our hallway, and this dude will literally, like, sit there and, like, whine for 10-15 minutes to try and get me to come turn it on for him. Yeah, I want to grab the map this time. But map here, and then once I kind of have like an idea as to where I'm going, grab or head back up to the city maybe and go for the nail upgrade. Not gonna be the way. Yeah, like I was saying with like the sound design, like, look, if I heard that enemy like just alone, and I wasn't aware of what it was, like hunting after me, that shit would be fucking terrifying. Especially because like it ends up in such like in this area where like the sound design is so like everything is so quiet. I mean, it's definitely in a it's definitely a shadow of its former self, but honestly, I feel like no MMO is in a good place right now, so like I mainly only played when I was really young. Like I came back for a little bit a few years ago, but like, if you truly do want to get into an MMO in the modern day, uh, Final Fantasy XIV is your best bet, but like even that is not in the best place, so and then like, you know, all the other ones that have like come out that people have had faith in have all kind of have all shut down or announced that they're shutting down. Like I know some of my like big MMO friends were like, New World's kind of. God, I keep falling down. Wait, saved by enemy attacking me. Pogo really saved the day there. I would have had to do that cycle again. Okay, horses up there. Alright, well that's not good to see. Gates? I mean, I don't even know if I necessarily class Warframe as an MMO. But yes, like truly the only one that's worth playing is Warframe. Alright, what's up, Corifer? Ho ho! Aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels? I couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's also orderly, so considered. Nothing like the crude irregularity of those caverns. Ah, but so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close, and I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. Yes, give me your map. And that's not even a slight against Warframe, too. It's just like, I don't know, I think whenever, at least I don't know if other people have the same frame of reference, but like, when I think of MMO, like, the massively multiplayer like elements of Warframe don't really hit the same spot. Yeah, knew that was coming. Getting followed by too many dudes. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my shit real quick and then head back up for buy my nail upgrade. damn it. Yeah, it's fine. It only spawned me like just up above it. Yeah, because like if you start counting like something like if you start counting like Warframe as an MMO, I think at that point then you have to like consider other like potentially multiplayer games like that. And so if you do consider that, I would actually argue that Warframe is not the only one that's worth playing at that point, because a new game where Winds Meet actually pretty solid. I've put like 200 hours into it already. I mean, you know, it's incredibly solid. Like there are like iffy things, and the translation is actually like a little dog shit. If I'm being honest, like it's like my hypothesis on it is that multiple different people are translating different areas with AI, and so like there's no like like standard for names and stuff. So, like you'll read something about an ability, and then like something else will call it by a completely different name, and it's like unless you have like the context clues, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? But like on a purely gameplay level, actually pretty solid. And like it's all cosmetic. All cosmetic like microtransactions, so like if you don't care about the outfits, you don't have to put any money into it. But if you do care about the outfits, it can get really expensive really fast. See, this is a little bit less like than like fashion framing, and more like, oh, you want to drop like stacks on, you know, like it's a bit less than fashion framing, but also like I'll say like you do get a fair amount of the accessories like just through like free to play gameplay stuff. But like, yeah, if you get like way too into like the fashion side of things, like it'll cost some, some solid cash. Like I think we have like probably about like 100 into it now between both of us, because Elizabeth and I are both playing. She's definitely taking it more seriously than me, but or at least like that side of things. I'm like I don't care. Like, I do not care about my outfit. Okay, you know, that put me in a spot. Cool. Ordered both of those. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things where, like, I guess for me, a nice part of it is, like, it's a little bit less, like, gotcha-y. Like, you can just directly buy a lot of things. Don't take something if it isn't yours. That's the law. Everything you see belongs to me. Don't be angry. I'll share my food with you if you give me Geo. Yes, I'll purchase some food. This Geo is mine now. Don't try and take it back. Here, take your food with you when you leave. Oh no, man, that wasn't food. Like, someone somewhere might like that. That, not for me. Right, let's go do my name upgrade, though. Man, I don't know, maybe I head back down to try and fight the broken vessel again, or actually, that might take me a little bit too long. Maybe I stay up here and explore some of the other side of the city now that I have access to it. How much is it going to be, though? Oh, you returned. I see you have some pale ore. Rare fine metal, that. Give me some ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. 800. Okay, cool. Good thing I brought quite a lot. Because, as you wish, I'll get to work then. Because if that was gonna... I was hoping it would be more like 400. Here we go, the reforging is complete. Added a channel to your nail. Should cut more efficiently. You'll find it stronger than it used to be. Out there and test its weight against your folks. Right, so I need more pale ore. That'd be really nice for me. More of that, please. Alright, you know what? I am already feeling it. I love when, like, I get the upgrades and I'm still, like, focused on an area that I've already been through, or been in, because then, like, the upgrades feel a little bit more, like, meaningful, because I have been using, fighting enemies and, like, struggling more with them, so when I can hit them harder, it's a lot nicer. Let's try going up here, this elevator. I, like, walked right past last time. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of spooky in here. This seems like a kind of place I might encounter some kind of boss, but looks like I was going to go looking harder right now for my lack of double jump. Down into the basin. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is that room that I think it is. I think it's that room that I was like, oh, I can't do anything here. Yeah, because I didn't have the double jump. Which, if it is, kind of nice that... Yeah, it is. Cool. I already have an answer. I mean, it sucks that I can't, like... That didn't stay, so I couldn't just, like, collect it on my way down, but, you know... You win some, you lose some. It actually does put me in a better position, you know, like... Maybe I do just go for Broken Vessel now. I was like, at first I was like, oh, it's gonna take me so long to get back down there, but... Now I'm like, why don't I go? Oh, what? Kind of a direct path right here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna try my hand at Broken Vessel. Saw the map updated and I was like, wait, what did I miss here? But or what I unlock here? But no, it's just everything else I did. Let's give it a couple attempts before I call it a night. Now that I have a lot more damage on the board. Damn it. Taking the inopportune times to try and heal. You know what? Even with that additional mask, I'm like, I feel like my survivability is higher. One more. Damn. Oh, all right. Okay. I guess it was a really good idea that I went and did the nail first, because yeah, I did it. I did a few attempts of him earlier, but like That was, that wipe was kind of, like, I'm a little bit surprised how easy that ended up being. I mean, I already knew the pattern because I had done the ones earlier, but... Yeah. So, space. Press space while in the air, flap the wings using material wings, sail above enemies, discover new paths. Hold on a second. Sorry, I heard like a strange noise thing and I forgot the display was on because the cat that I turned it on for just like kind of hanging out in the room with me now. Okay, interesting. I guess I was kind of expecting more. Like, I'm glad to finally have it, but like... Yeah, that boss was not all that bad. That being said, I feel like Dream version might be a bit harder. The real hard enemy here for me, though, is, of course, platforming. Lost King. Damn it, I actually didn't... Yeah, I mean, obviously, Lost King would be a lot harder, but... Yeah, maybe I'll come back for that. I actually, like, I genuinely did not think that would go that easily. I thought that taking on Broken Vessel would at least get me closer to the end of stream. Let's grab the Geo first. You know what would make this perfect, though? Yeah, I mean, like, no, like, there was the Soul Harvester or whatever it was, up in the City of Tears, in the Soul Sanctum. I think those are the only two bosses I've fought since I got the nail. I assume that I'll come across more. Yeah, I actually have them, I bought the, like, tag for them, up in Dartmouth, so I do actually know about those. Actually, that reminds me, I did have one in the Fungal Waste that I needed to fight, so maybe I go do that. Probably not tonight. I'm struggling with this one, though. There we go. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't think I am smart enough to do that. You know, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, see, I guess, like, for me, it's gonna be a matter of getting used to, like, what the double jump actually is, because it's, like, not what I'm expecting. Yeah, see, I don't care about the rubs, honestly. Oh, corpse in white armor. One of these days you'll work. Ooh, spooky. Hidden station. Wait, did you know about this one? Because it does say hidden. Actually, I need to inspect my map before I go through with that. There are spots that, with double jumps, that, like, you might actually be able to deal with. Like this one, over by the Memphis Village, because I remember struggling with that one. Look at this by Queen Station. Actually, you know what? I haven't been. No, wait, it's a shade door. It's one of the shade doors down. Like, no, that's not gonna. Let's say I haven't been in Fog Canyon in a while, but. Crystal Peak. Also take the way down from. Hey, I did go through, skip over a lot of space here, and on the way down through the few tiers, so yeah, I do that. Yeah. Um. Yeah, let's go to nesting grounds. I know there's also the whole area that is right next um, to the right, the end of the tramway from Ancient Basin that I could do as well. Oh, beautiful! I love that. Not the heavy breathing, but the dying quickly. I love when my enemies die quickly. I think I like poked my head into this room the first time I came around, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to deal with this right now. I'll come back. Well, here I am. It's just window. All that, the more powerful nail is beautiful. Okay, I do need to heal, though. I do need to heal, though. Yeah. Fine. God, I forgot that I stopped it. I didn't stop at the one at the... in the resting grounds. Alright, well then... in that case, we're to head back, grab my shade, and that'll be it for tonight. Because... also... almost midnight, which is my normal... end of the night. Luckily, I mean, this was a pretty short... like, despite the fact that, like, I didn't give myself a save point, this is not, like, that far of a path for me to travel. Elevator back down. There. No, let me get my shade back first. Come on. You can wail on me all you want afterwards, but... oh, and of course you will. Alright, it's alright. It's alright, I'm closer now. Nice quick trip. Down the caverns, up the, down the elevator. Up the walls. I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be like... yeah, that room looks like it's a dead end. I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be like, yeah, there's actually not anything fucking worthwhile here at all. Get you. Bring you over here to me. Door's still not open, so I know there's still more enemies, but I think I've probably taken on them, most of them. And I did hear the door open, so. Oh. You know what? Actually, kind of worth. I mean, I can carry more soul around. Means I can stockpile some finally. Alright, I'm gonna go down with the belief that there will be something nearby for me. Oh, that nail upgrade is so nice. Oh, beautiful. Love it. Let's take a look at what's going on over here, though. Seeing that I get restored is so nice too. It's just a one anything too useful. Actually, I haven't even been back to the shop in a while to trade any of my stuff in anymore. I haven't needed that level of money just yet. I mean, maybe when I'm doing like nail upgrades, I'll need it again, but. Oh, King Station. Makes sense that there is one when there was a Queen Station, but I just I never knew when to expect it. Okay, that's the one. Let's see what's going on over here then. Broken bench. A broken stagway. Well. I kind of was hoping for things to not be broken, but you know. Can't win them all. Cannot win them all. Hey. We can win them all, actually. We do have the power. Right, let's head back up top for right now. I'll call it a night there. See if there's any, missed any maps.
Bafanada.
Alright, cool. Didn't miss any maps, that's always good. Here. Stalwart Shell, life and heart. Was taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm will grant you more time to recover after taking damage. Okay, you know what? I am gonna buy that. I don't have the slot to slotted in, but I am going to buy that. So I will probably end up buying, 'cause I think I should have enough to get new charm slots. Um, but I do know I'm going to need more money for that, so that's one that I can go back to the store for. I will do that next time, though. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out this afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it might be for you. Just because the last message was Discord, do have the Discord for now. If we move on to anything else, it'll probably be announced there, so feel free to join. Thanks for coming by, Christian. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. And everybody, take care. See you guys tomorrow with some more Divinity Original Sin.